Al-Qur'an, chapter 51. By those who scatter far and wide, and those who carry heavy burdens, and those who move with gentle ease, and those who distribute with permission. What you have been promised is definitely true. Final judgment will be made, and the heaven is full of majesty. Of course, you are in conflicting thoughts. Anyone who is confused by this is self-deluded. The deniers will be destroyed. Those who are in the midst of neglect, they ask when the day of judgment will be, on the day when they will be tormented by hellfire. Taste this torment that you were rushing about. The righteous will be in gardens and springs, taking what their Lord has given them. Indeed, before that they were doers of good. They did not sleep much of the night, and at dawn they ask for forgiveness. And in their money there is right for the beggar and the deprived. And on earth are signs for those who are certain. And in yourselves do you not see? And in heaven he has provided for you and what you are promised. From the Lord of heaven and earth it is true as you speak. Have you heard the story of Abraham's honored guests? When they entered upon him and said, "Peace," he said, "Peace, unknown people." He went to his family and brought a fat calf. And he approached them and said, "Will you eat?" He became afraid of them. They said, "Do not be afraid," and they gave him good tidings of a knowledgeable boy. So his wife came with a bundle and sealed it. She turned her face and said she was old and sterile. They said, "Thus said your Lord, indeed he is the wise, the knowing." He said, "What is the matter with you, O messengers?" They said, "We were sent to a criminal people, so that we can send stones of clay upon them, marked before your Lord for the transgressions." So we brought out those of the believers who were there. We found there nothing except a house of the ones exclusively surrendered to God. And we left therein a sign for those who fear the painful punishment. And regarding Moses, when we sent him to Pharaoh with clear authority, so he took his stand and said, "A magician or a madman." So we seized him with his soldiers and threw him into the sea while he was in distress. And in Ad, when we sent upon them the destructive wind, it did not leave anything that it came upon, except that it reduced it to ashes. And in Thamud, when they were told, "Enjoy for a while," so they disobeyed the command of their Lord, so the thunderbolt took them while they were watching. They were unable to rise up, nor were they helped. And the people of Noah before were a disobedient people. We built the sky with hands, and indeed we are expanding, and we spread the earth, how grand they are. And for everything we have created in pairs that you may remember. So flee to God, indeed I am to you a clear warner from him. And do not place another deity with God, indeed from him I am to you a clear warner. Likewise, no messenger came to those before them except that they said he was a sorcerer or a madman. Do they enjoy in it? Rather, they are tyrannical people. So turn away from them and you are not to blame. And remember, for remembering benefits the believers. I did not create the jinn and mankind except to worship me. What sustenance do I want from them, and I do not want them to feed me. God is the provider, the one who is strong and solid. For those who wronged have sins like the sins of their companions, so don't be in a hurry. Woe then to those who disbelieve from the day they are promised.